Hello everyone! This video will explain how to set up pipes in Whale Twins. First, open the project. Add pipes. Weather to show. It controls the display and hiding of the entire pipe group. The radius of the pipe is the thickness of the pipe. The default value is 1.5. The larger the value, the thicker the pipe. The pipe offset controls the entire, the X, Y, and Z directions of the entire pipe group. Select the pipe. Click Edit to modify the point's position. You can click the arrow to drag or enter values. Click Finish to end the editing. Log distance is the visible distance of the pipe in scene. The default value is 5,000 to 50,000. Beyond the range will reduce the model's accuracy. When the connected pipes is enabled. When the front and rear pipes are close to each other. The pipes will be automatically connected. Disable lighting. Whether to disable light effects. Self-luminous without light. Whether the pipe material reflects ambient light. Default on. Color selection is the basic in pipe material. The color displayed by the texture. Here you can add material textures to the pipe. Local texture file of material texture. UV scaling to shrink or enlarge. Or enlarge the existing UV coordinates. UV offset moves the existing UV coordinates as needed. UV rotation can change the texture on the model. On the surface. To adjust the texture layout. Texture intensity. Adjust the intensity of the texture. The higher the intensity, the texture is brighter. It includes transparent channels. After enabled, the alpha channel of PNG and other types. the alpha channel of the image takes effect to present a translucent effect. Change the transparency mapping mode to blend. The animation direction can be set to animation, and the playback direction is horizontal or vertical. After turning on texture animation, you can set the animation direction of the texture animation and set the loop playback and playback speed. Adjusting UV values to negative numbers to reverse the flow. Adjust the material alpha mode. Here, the blending mode is usually used. Add local texture files to the material texture here. Adjust the transparency effect. The transparency map and the base color map are animated separately, which can be controlled separately. Select the material texture from the pipe material. The colored background displayed by the glow map. After selecting the material map, change the color to white. Adjust the luminous intensity. The higher the intensity, the brighter the luminescence. In the glowing mode, the intensity needs to be adjusted to a large value, such as 50. It will glow significantly. If the material texture is animated, and animation is added to the emission map, it can be controlled separately. Change the glow color to black. It will not emit light. Roughness adjusts the roughness of the material surface. Metal level adjusts the metallic luster of the material. Select the pipe. Left-click to copy the data. Open the table and paste it. There will be two kinds of location information after pasting: spatial position and latitude and longitude position. Keep one as needed. Change the square brackets within the curly brackets to double quotes. Otherwise, the data will not be imported. data. Whether to copy the data file to the project root directory settings. If we check this setting, when the data is imported into the project, it will automatically copy this data file, the root directory of the project. Select the coordinate type. Add pipe data to pipe coordinates. Before opening Blender, you need to download the export plugin from the official website. Open Blender and export the GLB format model. If modifiers are used in modeling, you need to check the applied modifiers. Import the GLB model into Blender. Select the material layer of the pipe. You can modify the color and pipe texture. Change UV scaling to negative to reverse the flow. The basic color and luminous animation are controlled separately. Select the animation layer. After turning on, you can set the texture animations. Set the loop playback and playback speed. Looping playback means repeating the animation. The prerequisite for this button to be enabled is the play animation button is turned on. Otherwise, it is invalid. Play speed. The larger the value, the faster the speed. The smaller the value, the slower the speed. Add data conditions to control color. When the data in the field matches the settings, we'll trigger the condition. Here, the color in the table is set. The condition will be triggered when the field is red. Click the three dots before the color. Add data conditions. Add as many conditions as you need. Add as many conditioning styles as needed. Open the data table. Modify the data. It should be consistent with the data conditions. It will trigger the condition. Save after modifying the data. Go back to the Book of Mountains and seize and refresh data. Add a data condition for controlling the flow. O. Add a conditioning style to UV scaling. O. Refresh the data. Test whether the data condition is effective. Add a data condition for controlling the flow. Add conditioning styles to texture animations. Modify the data. Refresh the data after modifying it. Test whether the data condition is effective. Model pipeline data conditions control color. Add conditional style to color. Modify the data. Refresh data and tests. UV scaling with conditional style. Modify the data. Refresh data and tests. Select the animation layer. Play the animation. Add data conditions. Modify the data. Refresh the data. Enter the two-dimensional page. Add a button component. Modify the text content. Added interaction. Click to trigger modification settings. Modify the UV scaling of the pipe to 1. Copy the button. Modify text. Added interaction. Click to trigger modification settings. Modify the UV scaling of the pipe to negative ones. Click the button to test the interaction. Copy button. Add interaction to modify the material of the model pipe. Select the model pipeline material for the target component. Select UV scaling in the settings. Modified to 1. Oh. Add a reverse button. Added interaction. Test the button interaction.